Hi, I'm Ainsley from A Mama with Trauma, and there's a lot going on. So much going on in this world. One of the things that, moved from Nashville in 2021 and that whole situation with the shootings. I just want to say this to parents who are concerned about what to do about sending your children to school. Parents, you rearrange your life to not send your children to school. That's what you do. That's what you have to do. You don't send your children to public schools anymore. You don't. Sending your children to public schools, they will get killed. So you figure out how to rearrange your life so your child can be homeschooled. And I'm not saying homeschooled in a way that you are teaching your child. Let me be very clear. COVID did some wonderful things as far as like schools, online schools, figuring out how to homeschool your children, providing resources digitally for your kids, because now that the kids have gone through homeschool, like COVID, they know how to handle being on technology for like 5 hours. Not a solid 5 hours, but give online schools a second chance, because I'm telling you, there are opportunities that are developing and that are being created that can you can have your child at home, safer environment, but you not have to be the one creating the curriculum and be the parent teaching your children. You don't have to be that kind of homeschool parent. You can just be physically home while your child is being taught by teachers who have masters and have been teaching for 10 years. Like, those things exist now. They do. And um I really encourage parents to like look at that. And I know that that is not a fit for everybody, but if you love your child, you will do what I just am I'm saying that you can do what it takes to give your child the safety and security that they need. And it will be unconventional and it will be messy in the beginning, and there will be crying and there will be sleepless nights, but those are much more worth the struggle than you losing your child, like your child losing their life and them not being in your life anymore. Those sleepless nights, those crying fits and screams and frustrations are worth it, and the adjustment period are worth it, so your child has a chance of living, than putting them in public schools or private schools or the traditional school system. Because number one, they're not going to be taught what you want them to learn. They're not going to be taught what you want them to learn. They won't. They will not. They will not. They will learn what somebody else wants to teach your children. So I just encourage parents, think outside the box. Now is the time to think outside the box. Yes, be outraged. Be outraged. People do not care about your children the way that you will. They will never care about your children, especially if your children are black or brown or some beautiful shade in between. I mean, even white children aren't even really cared for. Children, period, aren't cared for. But take the responsibility of your child's care back into your own hand and your own power, and quit assuming that the government and people outside of you care for your child, because they don't. They don't, and they will not. And then work on building a home that is safe for your child, that is includes schooling, that includes like all of the simple things. Restructure your life for your job, so that your job is not your identity, that your job is not like some 9 to 5 thing. Find something that is as flexible for you so you can be flexible for yourself and you can be flexible for your kid. They exist. They exist. They exist. I encourage you to look. Do not stop looking. Do not stop striving. Become an entrepreneur. Work for yourself. Get your own like system going. Co-oping, finding other adults that have similar desires. Work with them. Create things. Don't fall into wasting so much time and energy on